Good morning, I'm Willie Gillespie. Coming up this morning on the CDN News at 8, Friday morning, women's basketball takes a win at home. We've got the latest announcements, and those temperatures are in the upper 30s and lower 40s right now, but I'll tell you when it all comes crashing down. CDN News at 8, Friday morning starts right now.
CDN News at 8, live from Carmel Catholic High School with Aaron Risley, Hope Simutis, and Chief Meteorologist Willie Gillespie.
Good morning, I'm Nia Quinones.
And I'm Vance Conway. Thank you for joining us this morning. It's 8:03.
Join Spanish Club with special guest CDN sportscaster Liam Brown for a goal competition Monday, December 5th at 3:15 in room 201. The winner will receive a soccer ball signed by Mr. Marinas.
Do you have missing assignments that are weighing you down? Need a refresher on a concept before finals? Want an essay proofread before turning it in? Join the Reach Center on Tuesday, December 6th, anytime from 3:15 to 6:20 p.m. for Coursers Against Procrastination in the Information Commons. Coursers Against Procrastination is hosted by the Reach Center for all students, and tutors will be available to help students as needed. Drop in for an hour or two or all three.
Do you like to decorate or need to chill out before finals? Culture Club is meeting after school today in room 206. They need help cutting and gluing Christmas stockings and stars that will be put up around the school. We've got weather now. Willie's tracking a system that's going to drop those temperatures overnight. Willie?
Hey, good morning, Nia and Vance. Starting out this morning, as I mentioned, in the upper 30s and lower 40s, so not too bad of a start out there. Definitely warmer than it was yesterday as you were walking into school. 38 right now in Mundelein, but a little warmer near the lake. It's 40 in Zion at this hour. And as we take a look at those current conditions, official WeatherBug temperature is at 40 degrees under mostly cloudy skies. Light wind out of the south at 10 miles per hour. That's going to increase throughout the day, especially as we head into the afternoon hours. So just be aware of that. Those temperatures are going to continue to warm up, but the winds will also increase along with them. Sunrise this morning, not much of a sunrise as we are under mostly cloudy skies at this hour, but a little peak of some orange back there as we look over Baker Stadium on this Friday morning. High temperatures today, as I mentioned, we're going a pretty warm day for early December. We're going into the 50s for most locations, but interestingly enough, those highs are going to come very late this evening near 10 or 11 p.m. ahead of a cold front. We'll take a look at that in just a second, but as you can see, most temperatures out there warming into the lower 50s for northern Illinois, but taking a look back to the west there, you can see that sharp drop of temperatures coming shortly after midnight. So we take a look at our setup. We've thrown on the surface temperature map. This is the North American model for around midnight tonight. And here's kind of our setup. As we go throughout the day today, we're going to be in this warm sector. We're going to have strong southerly winds keeping us in the upper 40s and low 50s ahead of this cold front in blue here. And I want to shout out Mr. Leach. I was actually thinking about, while I was doing this graphic, I was actually more concerned about if this cold front was concave up or concave down. We had a test on that yesterday, and that was what was going through my head yesterday when I was preparing this weather graphic. Is it concave up? It's concave up. So behind that cold front, we've got this cooler Arctic air that's going to push in late this evening into tomorrow morning. And those temperatures are going to drop almost 25 degrees overnight tonight, so that when you wake up tomorrow morning, it's going to be in the 20s. So we throw on the simulated reflectivity here, and this model may be overdoing it a little bit, but there is the potential for some light rain showers as we head into the late evening hours of this evening. And then as that cold front pushes through and those temperatures start to drop off, we may even see a little back-end snow, I think in mainly southern Wisconsin and far northwestern Illinois for that brief chance of snow. Flurries, no accumulation, nothing significant, but just be aware of that if you're going to be out later this evening. Mostly cloudy skies will stay with us today. We'll be warming into the upper 40s and low 50s, as I mentioned, and that rain shower chance sticks with us as we head into the late evening hours. Our next chance of any kind of precipitation looks to come in here Tuesday into Wednesday, and still a lot of uncertainty with this. But this is our next little disturbance that we're watching. Here's the American model showing a system coming out of the southwest, moving towards the northeast. Really not too sure on anything right now, but just be aware of that if you have any significant travel plans as you head into early next week, that the potential of some rain and maybe even some snow is there. We'll keep you posted on this as this gets closer, but right now models have been continually downplaying the threat of this and even the significance of it as we head into that time period. But this is a general trend that we're starting to watch as we head towards mid and even late December for an active period, stormy period, and a colder period as well, according to the Climate Prediction Center. So it's just something to keep an eye on and aware of as that jet stream kind of flanks into our area, southwest to northeast flow. Weekend forecast, plenty of sunshine with us after we get past these clouds today. We'll be up to a high of 35 tomorrow, so still cool, but that morning temperature going to be brutal. We'll be in the teens, upper teens and lower 20s to start off your morning tomorrow. Sunday, much warmer. We're back into the 40s. Mostly sunny skies, not bad. And we look towards next week. Again, we're going to keep that rain, snow chance in the forecast for your Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll keep you posted on that. Mostly cloudy for your Monday, though. 40 degrees again. A little cooler on Tuesday, 37 for a high, and we're down into the 20s for Wednesday. A little warmer for your Thursday for a high of 31, but those lows in the teens continuing. As we head into next week, that cooler December air starting to finally kind of tighten its grasp on the Chicago area and will be mostly cloudy throughout next week. We're going to a video about posadas, and after that we'll be back with Liam with sports.
For CDN News, I'm Andy Salto, and I'm here to tell you about Nuestra Voz's latest event. Nuestra Voz held a posada in the cafeteria on November 30th. A posada is a Mexican tradition that is held around Christmas to remember Mary and Joseph's struggle to find a place for Jesus to be born. Someone traditionally carries Mary and Joseph to different people who represent the various posadas or inns and asks them for a place to stay. The people inside reject them until they are finally given a place to stay. After the posada, Señora Young and other volunteered parents brought food such as tamales and empanadas for everyone to eat. It was a good turnout with a lot of people coming, and Nuestra Voz hopes to continue this tradition in the following years. Nuestra Voz is open to all Latino and Hispanic students to join the Google Classroom code, and you can email Señora Young or Eric Orozco for the code. Make sure to look out for more fun events that Nuestra Voz will be having in the future, but for now, this was Andy Salto for CDN News. Back to you in the studio.
Welcome back into sports. So last night the Carmel girls team took on Lake Forest and they got the win, holding Lake Forest to 27 points. And then as we move over to wrestling, wrestling has a meet this weekend, a varsity duel. That'll be on Saturday. And then we look over, gymnastics has their first meet this weekend. And dance has invitational this Sunday. And as we look to college basketball, we have Marquette taking on the Badgers. Big East Big Ten Challenge battle for Southern Wisconsin. Chucky Hepburn looking to extend his hot streak so far. That'll be at 3:30 over on FS1. And then we have Illinois, Maryland, 22 versus 16. Brad Underwood versus Kevin Willard. Both of these coaches are in the report from The Athletic came out. They were both in the third highest tier for college coaches. That'll be at 8 o'clock on the Big Ten Network. And then looking to the World Cup, we have the USA and the Netherlands taking off tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning, so early rise for the players. The U.S. is looking to go back to the round of 8 for the first time since 2002. Okay, and rivalry week still. The game, Sunday, noon, as usual. Justin Fields was a full participant in practice yesterday, so he's good to go. Aaron Rodgers said he's good to go, and he looks healthy from what we have seen, very limited of him in practice. But now we'll turn it over to Vance and Nia back at the desk.
Join Fine Arts for a free night of art and entertainment. The fall semester student art exhibition opening will be Thursday, December 15th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. All are welcome. Bring your family and friends. Enter through door N at McKinley Avenue. Entertainment will be provided by Carmel's Jazz Combo.
There will be a service hour opportunity tomorrow sponsored by the campus ministry. Students will be wrapping gifts, working at the front desk of the Welcome Center, labeling, and other administrative duties. The event will go from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. If you plan to attend, please sign up through the link in your email. When you arrive, check in at the Welcome Center at 10 a.m.
That's all we have for today. I'm Vance Conway.
And I'm Nia Quinones. Have a frosty Friday, Carmel.